Hello everyone and welcome to another Historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Izzet Wizard deck in Historic format. So it's been a long time since I played the Wizard archetype in Historic format, and there's two cards that I want to take a look at today that actually might boost this archetype even further beyond. So from yesterday's finding, this card here, Swipster's Teaching, is kind of incredible with the Dreadhorde Arcanist. The fact that you get a one-time boon making your next creature that you play getting a prowess and haste, well, that does allow the Dreadhorde Arcanist to come out with a haste and a prowess, which can even potentially flash back things like Flame of Nor by itself, which is actually kind of cool. And another card to pair up with having another cantrip in the deck, well, we have this card called Cori-Steel, which I have been playing in a lot of decks now. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal being able to play 2 cards per turn, especially considering that we have 8 copies of cantrip, we have 4 copies of Consider, and 4 copies of Swipster's Teaching, plus we have 2 copies of Flame of Nor, and 4 copies of Express Federation to go through our deck. And not to mention the Dreadhorde Arcanist always let you play additional card per turn. Even better if it has haste from the Swipster's Teaching, which means that the moment you play the Arcanist, it is going to trigger the Cori-Steel if it gets an attack. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Historic Best of 3 to show you guys how that does. So let's hop on over. All right. Interesting hand. I'm going to still keep it. Oh god. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this hand. Yeah, well, at least the good news is they are also kind of bricked. I do, however, need a creature though. There it is. High Noon. Double snow-covered plains. I think I'm just going to Wizard's Lightning the Esper Sentinel. It is actually very annoying that the High Noon exists in their deck, in the main deck. Shrek Proctor. Shrek Proctor. Do I let them draw? I think I'm just going to let them draw. Yeah, it is a very, very annoying situation, isn't it? The High Noon is not very cool. Seems like they have like a reprieve or something. I want to keep all the like instant speed spells. I think the Dreadhorde Arcanist is interesting, but the High Noon makes it so that I can't really play more than one card. I think I might just go with the Soul Scar Mage, so I have a Flame of Nor up. Wow. I didn't expect them to play Felia. Interesting. That's a bummer. Yeah, that is a bummer. Okay, I think I might go for this now, because they might have a blue spell. Man, the High Noon is so annoying. We have 2 dead cards as a result. Another Flame of Nor, really good. We do want to draw into burn spells, however. That's really annoying. Seek a 2-mana card and put it onto the battlefield. Man, what an annoying game. What an annoying game. Okay, Wizard's Lightning is really good. I will definitely use that next turn. This Balmor Battle Mage is just doing so much, honestly. That's fine. Excellent. Yeah, what an annoying game. What an annoying game. I think I'll try to race them. I don't know if I can. I'm taking 4. 3. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Can't really cast anything because of the High Noon. I think I just play another Symmetry Sage and pass. Because the Symmetry Sage on the right side has a prowess, it grows to 4. So that's 7 damage. My god. How am I missing 1 damage? That's crazy. So even if I animate the den, I lose 2. Block, block, block. That's still not enough. I think I have to draw like a lightning bolt or something. Interesting deck opponent. Not sure about the Pyroclasm. I think I need to like get this off. This is the only one card that I'm really worried about, honestly. Nothing really scares me other than that card. I'm gonna preemptively just cut some like Cori-Steel cutters in case like I get high nooned again. Yeah, maybe even all of them. Man, that's a crazy deck. Okay, hopefully we draw land. This is a fantastic hand if I can draw land here. I think I have to play the Symmetry Sage over the Teaching because I have double Wizard's Lightning. Okay. Yeah, what a cool deck. What a cool deck opponent's playing. Give her runes. Okay, so I wanted to go Teaching next, but I think I'll consider. Okay. I'll go Teaching now. I was hoping for a blue land, but I feel like even if a High Noon does come down, because I'm going first this time, I don't feel as bad. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we got Into the Flood Maw. That's good. So I'll just play the Balmor. This one island business is kind of killing me though. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so here I think, well, the thing is, oh man. Okay, I'll do actually next turn. I was worried about another land coming down for my Spell Pierce. Perpetually gets +1. Yeah, it's definitely a cool deck. We're gonna bounce the Symmetry Sage and attack. They might die though. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think they're dead. Right? This is 6 damage, 7 damage, 10 damage, and then because of the prowess, each spell gives you 3 damage. Yeah, they're dead. Alright, we go next. we go next. It seems like they play more creatures than I thought. So I'm gonna bring Pyroclasm instead of a Cori-Steel Cutter. The Cori-Steel Cutter is absolutely useless. Also, by the way, the Swiftspear's teaching was really good there. So that was good. I'll maybe cut a copy of another teaching, even though it was really good, but I'm going second. They might have High Noon again. I want to cast more impactful cards. Okay, maybe I should have mulliganed. These pain lands might actually kill me. Okay, if opponent's just going to mulligan, like if their deck's not functional without High Noon, then... well, it's not as good as I thought. It looks like they mulliganed a bunch of times for potentially High Noon. In which case, they probably already lost. I do really want to just teaching into Soulscar Mage, but given the fact that they just mulligan a bunch of times, it's likely that they're going to High Noon next turn. Okay, I got baited. I got mega baited. Okay. We pass. Let's kill the Giver Runes before giving it protection. Okay. Expressive Iteration. So there's a good chance this could be another Feldia. No, it was a Fragment Reality. Okay, well, getting a prowess on the Symmetry Sage is really powerful. There's a High Noon. Might be a little bit too late though, because we have bunch of Wizard's Lightning. Ever seen a 4/4 Symmetry Sage? Seems pretty good. That's also really good. I mean, that's already like... that's a lot of damage already. There's 6. If one of these go in, it's just game over, I guess. Containment Priest? Sure. Yeah, I think this game is over unless this last card is a removal spell. Boom. Yup. Really cool deck though. I might actually check that out. Yeah, I might actually check that out. I'm going first with this hand. We have a lot of Wizard's Lightning. I think I'm gonna keep it. I hope I draw land. If I don't draw land, Soulscar Mage was the correct play, but if I draw land, Symmetry Sage was way better. Nice. That's really good. That's really, really good. I think because I have a lightning... It's so much damage, but... It's probably correct to just Soul Scar Mage here. Like... It's so much damage next turn with the Dreadhorde Arcanist and Symmetry Sage combo, but... Yeah. There could be like a removal spell coming here. Okay. They did get a Ugin's Labyrinth. One of the better cards. So they have Kozilek. I think I'm just going to aggro them down. Opponent's at 9. They take additional 2. It looks like they might have another Kha'Zix command, unfortunately. Another Expressive Iteration. Oh, they have the bounce spell. That's what they have. Yeah, it looks like they have the 3-mana bounce spell, which requires a blue mana. Okay, if we can draw like Lightning Bolt, that'd be nice. They went with the Ugin's Binding there. They're gonna take us. They're gonna take so much damage next turn if they don't have a blocker, by the way. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 mana. I think they might be dead. I don't know. Because they would need another Kha'Zix command for the Dreadhorde Arcanist, right? But they already played a land. So I think they're dead. Oh, they didn't push back. I see. They didn't Ugin's Binding. I would need to draw a removal spell for this Eldrazi spawn. In which case we did. Oh my god. The ultimate prowess. Okay, so I'll have a surgical for Ugin's Binding. Boom. And I'll have Consign to Memory. But I think that's about it. I don't think I'm bringing Pithing Needle for Ugin. I think that's the wrong way to go about it. I'll just cut the shove aside. Okay, we're going second this time. Keeping a one-lander was decent last time around. Very nice. Okay, one lander. One land and a dream. One land and a dream here. I think I'll just go Dreadhorde Arcanist and go. Yeah, singular land taps for 4 mana right now. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven mana. So I feel like Ugin's gonna come down, come out next turn, right? So that's not good. Might actually just go for a double Swift Spear. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take it. Okay, that's not good.
My resources are if my mana courses.
Okay, so they had the Giga Ramp there. They had the Giga Ramp. Do I want Spell Pierce? I don't know. Do I want Spell Pierce? Maybe. I do feel like that hand we had like way too many... Man, we are just not finding a double land hand, huh? Kind of crazy. Okay, so they went through just a lot of Bugin's Lab. It seems like they have potentially Kozilek, right? They might have a Kozilek. Oh, Dismember. Okay, well, they had to take 4 damage for that, so I guess that's not too bad. Wow, they had all 4 copies of Ugin's Lab. Interesting. Interesting. Kind of crazy. Why would you surrender? Is everything in your hand just lands? What? Going second. It's a bit of very slow hand. That looks much better. Oh my god. Why is everybody playing Esper Sentinel? Why? Oh my god, another one? We're playing another deck with 2 back-to-back? How does that even work? How does that even work? Okay, so I think the trick here is I don't let them play a card. Because they have a lot of like creatures with flash, right? Well, Fading Hope does kind of complicate things, huh? I didn't expect this deck to be playing a bounce spell, by the way. I mean, I guess I lost. That Fading Hope was actually kind of insane. Yeah, if they start deploying like creatures here, we're dead, basically. Okay, Spell Queller is definitely not bad because I can kill it with Shove Aside. Wait, that doesn't even do anything, right? Why are you playing 4 mana Teferi? Okay, opponent plays a lot of bounce spells. Opponent plays a lot of bounce spells. We're just gonna cut the Cori-Steel cutters. Another deck with a high noon, like, within the last 3 matches. What are the chances? Well, that's not good. Land? I thought they were gonna have a high noon in hand, but they don't. But I mean, we're still gonna lose. We have 1 land. I'm gonna hold up a Spell Pierce for high noon. I need one of the wizards to land so I can like actually Wizard's Lightning. I think I'm just going to Spell Pierce this. Probably one of the better wizards to hit the board, right? It's just so weird that they play Fading Hope, by the way. Just so weird. Okay, so a wizard has hit the board. Do I want to Wizard's Lightning here? So I can play Soulscar Mage. It's just another, probably another, like, Even Interrupter. No, it was a reprieve. Divine Purge. A tap land. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because in Historic, their removal spells are just so bad that they have to play Fading Hope. And it's not so bad, like, especially like when you get High Noon down. I'll just render. But why would you play a Fading Hope when you can play Into the Flood Maw? I mean, I guess you can Scry. Giganta. Okay, finally a decent looking hand, by the way. Our starting hands weren't looking very hot. Okay, this is a mirror match. This is a mirror match. I guess I'm holding up a Shop Aside because they have the teaching up. I think I might want to set up a Cori-Steel cutter. Okay. And I probably want to just get rid of like all the wizards so that I don't get like 2 per 1 from a Flammable Noir. Wait, I used the Wizard's Lightning instead of a Shovel Side. Maybe that's actually for the better because I don't have that many lands at the moment. So maybe that's actually not that bad. Thinking about it. Land please. Nice. Okay, so even if Flammable Nord comes down, I think I'm okay with it. Because I think the Cori-Steel Cutter did its job. So you might see like a 1 mana wizard plus a Flammable Nord. Okay, I guess they lost then. Okay, Cori-Steel Cutter. Pretty good. Let's have 2 copies of Spell Pierce. I'm gonna go down on 2 copies of... like a copy of a Soul Scarf plus a Teaching. Okay. Not bad. Soul Scar. I'll play Teaching now. And if they play a 2 mana card, I'll just go Symmetry Sage plus a Shove Aside. No, it was another Soul Scar. The thing is, the Shove Aside is my only removal spell. But I don't think I can just like keep waiting. Is it a dispute? Interesting. Oh, it's a consider. It's a consider. I think I might just deploy another Symmetry Sage, to be honest with you. I need to keep my shove aside for Dreadhorde Arcanist or Balmor. Might be a Flame of Nor coming down. Or just kill both of them. It's interesting that they decided not to kill the one with the prowess, by the way. Flame of Nor. I think I have to kill the Soulscar Mage. Really not letting me do it though. So there's that Dreadhorde Arcanist that I've been eyeing on. Multiple Soulscar Mage. Why did they let me keep the Symmetry Sage, by the way? I'm not sure if I can attack, by the way. I think I have to let this go. Reckless Charge. Spell Pierce the Spell Pierce. So this is a burn spell, by the way. That's kind of scary. The last card is a burn spell. They weren't using it because they thought they could end it fast enough. I think I have to chump block. I don't think I have a choice. Oh no, it was a surgical. Oh my god. Oh my god. My god, surgical is such a bad card. Oh my god. Yeah, they got me. My all 2 copies of Flame of Norse. Reckless Charge. Teaching. I think I'm still gonna do this. I'll leave one as a blocker, potentially like chump block. And I'll use one of the teachings for Balmor next turn. Oh no, then I can't leave up a shove aside. I still have a lot of mana next turn, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. This actually might be a Flame of Nor. Nope. Okay. A lot of teachings. I'm actually kind of liking the teaching. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna play this and teaching again for my future creature. Psychic Frog. Might still be able to kill it. Balmor. Balmor. Okay, so I mean, I guess if they want to discard 3 cards, that's okay, I guess. Yup. I want to keep the consider for next turn, or should I just go ham? I could just, yeah, let's just deal a lot of damage. Sure. I think I need a spell. Okay, not drawing a spell is kind of awkward with this much mana. Oh god, that's really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. That's not good. Why did they discard this when I have Juggernaut? Weird. A Juggernaut with the prowess haste, like, are you kidding me? A double prowess, by the way. Okay, come on. Like, I have to draw something here, right? I gotta draw something here, right? One time. Dollmaker. Okay, spells. We want spells. We want spells. We want spells. Okay, that is going to proc. That is going to proc it. Dreadhorde Arcanist, that's not going to proc it. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Man. We needed, like, oh my god. I'm so annoyed. Should I bluff? I could technically bluff with the Steam Vent here. And they'd have to chump block too. I guess they'd have to chump block too anyways. What am I doing? I just took 2 damage for no reason. For some reason, I thought the Juggernaut had 4 toughness. I thought the Juggernaut had 4 toughness. No way. Man, that was it. We would have won there if I just had drew one mana card. We would have won. That's crazy. Okay. This gives me... Okay, I think we won. Right? We won. Oh, we super won, by the way. We, like, Giga won. Okay. Into the Flood Maw. Why is it going to the companion slot? Yeah, what frog, right? What frog? Like, what when we have a the teaching online on these cards, what frog? Like, they can't even block. Yeah, they can't even block. It's actually kind of insane. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay. I think because I'm bringing Pithing Needle plus into the Flood Maw, I'm gonna have to cut something, right? I can't cut the flyers because of Alenda. It might have to be like, oh, Soul Scar is so good against Frog though. Yeah, I think I have to cut the teaching, unfortunately, even though it was really good. Um, I'll cut like Consider, maybe even a copy of a Cori-Steel cutter. Okay, not bad. We got the teaching into Arcanist teaching combo. Again, drawing way too many lands. Not where you want to be. I could kill the Psychic Frog. Or I could kill the Sorin. I think I'm going to go with the information that I have. And I'll just get rid of a Psychic Frog here. Okay, it was a Diviner Fate. Good thing I got rid of a Psychic Frog there. Otherwise it would have been really bad. So... I mean, not technically, they can't really... I can still do it. I think I'll still do it. I'll just teaching again. No! The shove aside. If I shove aside, I mean, I guess I wouldn't have drawn a card. Man, that's so cool! The Arcanist plus teaching is so cool. Emperor Bones? Okay. I guess they can just adapt in response, so... I guess I just let it pass. Okay, one down. Now we're going to draw a bunch of cards here. Into the Flood Maw. Okay. It's a bit unfortunate what happened here, but I think we just pass. I guess I'm dealing extra 1 damage. But I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I think I just pass like this with the Into the Flood Maw. Temporary lockdown. Temporary lockdown. Sure. Okay, so I'm just going to Soul Scar. And then Teaching. If I consider here, I do way more damage, but I think I should pass. I need to leave up this card at all times, or even, you know, Wizard's Lightning. They play things like. Okay, I don't really care about this card too much because they can't really block anyways. I'm just gonna let this go. Like, if they want to give me a Juggernaut with a Prowess Haste, sure. Like, I'll take it. Whoa, they took that instead. Psychic Frog. They still haven't learned that the Psychic Frog can't really block. Fun enough. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. What a beauty. What a beauty. So if I Wizard's Lightning opponent's Psychic Frog here, they'd have to discard at least 2 cards, so it might actually force them to discard like a combo piece. So they have Emperor Bones in hand, is what I'm assuming. So that was a bad idea. Maybe not? Yeah, okay. It was an Emperor Bones, so they're gonna get back like Witch Enchanter or something. I mean, actually, that didn't go that bad, honestly, like, all things considered. Like, I lost a card, but they lost, like, their entire hand, and now they had to use Emperor Bones, basically. Yeah, Expressive Iteration is really good. That's really, really good. I think I'm still gonna fire it off. Just so that they can't really block with the Emperor Bones here. Pithing Needle is kind of useless at the moment. These are all kind of useless, but... one step closer to, like, instant speed spells. Okay, they got the That's a really good top deck. That is a really good top deck. We're kind of slowly dying because we keep missing on non-creature spells. We're not getting our instant speeds, stuff like that. Okay, I mean that's really good. We're gonna attack. Okay. I'm gonna zap the frog. Yeah, I'm gonna zap the frog. And I'm gonna bring the Giganta back. Boom. Okay, Witch Enchanter. Okay, not the time to be drawing another land there. Yep, not the time to be drawing a creature either. Feels a bit bad. One non-creature spell and we just win the game. That's unfortunate. Most unfortunate. We have 8 lands left in the deck. Nice. Alright, GG's opponent. Okay, I played how many games? Like I played like 6 games with the deck. We only dropped 1 game, I think. Let me actually double check. No, it was actually 5 games. But it was really strong. Like we played against a lot of meta decks too. So the new additions to the wizard deck here is the Cori-Steel Cutter and the Teachings. I can't really say about the Cori-Steel Cutter too much because the only time it actually came out was against a mirror match, and it was good there, but the other times like it just didn't come out, which was kind of weird. But one time it came out, it was really good. Like especially if you're playing against a deck that has a lot of removal spells, this is gonna be good because you get to infinitely create threats, right? So it's just really good. The Teachings, compared to yesterday's deck in Timeless, it was much better here. Just top decking this card, it's just a cantrip. It's just so good. It gets you to your next creature. I would do something like play Teaching, Soulscar Mage the next turn, and then I Teaching again instead of just going Teaching into Soulscar Mage, right? You want to distribute. I think you want to distribute the haste keyword to all the creatures that you have. I think it's just a great card for the deck. Being a 1-mana card is fantastic too, considering that it's an Arcanist deck. Even just going Teaching on turn 1 into an Arcanist on turn 2, and then getting back Teachings is good. Like, you've just drawn 2 cards, and you've dealt 2 damage with the Arcanist because it has haste prowess, and then the next creature that you play, like, just imagine like a Symmetry Sage coming out on next turn with a haste and prowess. It's going to deal so much damage. One thing I've actually noticed between the Soulscar Mage plus the Swift Spears, the Soulscar Mage is unironically better in Historic at the moment because of a Psychic Frog. The Psychic Frog has to discard so many cards if it wants to stay alive. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.